Forward now. Well, good evening, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the speaker this evening, talking about killers in the kitchen and endocrine disruptors. You can take as many tablets, supplements as you want. You can eat as carefully as you want to. But if you don't take notice of this and sort this out, you're wasting your time. And Barbara is going to share this with us. Take it away, Barbara.
Thank you very much, Frank. And this is really my passion. Like Frank said, you can pop every pill you want, but if you're not clean your house, then, you're going to have some trouble. This is how I started using the products because my daughter was very sick when she was born, and up to about 5, I listened to everything the doctor said, like every good parent, but, they couldn't help her. And I started my own investigation into stuff. So, and the first thing I did, I rid my home from all toxic cleaning products. I throw them all away. I didn't give it to my neighbor. I throw it in the bin because what's the point in killing somebody else? So, let's start with your home. And you will see that because of household cleaners, housewives have a 55% higher risk of getting cancer. So go to work. It would be better for you. And this was a study done by Vancouver consulting firm, and also the Environment Protection Agency reported that toxic chemicals in cleaning and personal care products, your shampoos, conditioners, that type of things, are 3 times more likely to cause cancer than airborne pollutants. We all worry about the environment and go green and, all of that things, but charity starts at home. Right. Studies have found that indoor air quality can be up to 100 times more toxic than outdoor, leading to complications such as severe hormonal disruptors. You must remember your cleaning products are hormone disruptors, also called endocrine disruptors. So they mess up your hormones so much. If you think about the thyroid, about diabetes, which is and insulin, it's all hormones. So right, then here was a safety report. They identified 150 chemicals which had been linked to allergies, birth defects, cancers, and psychological abnormalities. And then also, if you think about young children, they inhale 3 times more contaminants. So look at them when they breathe. Their heart go much faster than ours, and their breathing as well. So they get in more toxins than we who take longer. Right, ingredients into air fresheners. We all know it. If you smell it, it's in your brain. Diffusers, deodorants instead. And you can rather use essential oils and not use all that toxic stuff which you plug into into a plug at home, and when you open the door, the thing makes shh, and then your room smell nice. You all do it at a price. Right, warning to pregnant moms. On average, 200 cancer-causing chemicals, including a number of pesticides, have been found in the blood of the umbilical cords of babies. Now, we know how many moms these days have miscarriages, and this is the things which cause the miscarriages. 500,000 miscarriages in early stages are reported annually, 24,000 later stage or have stillborn babies, and 150,000 babies are born with defects without any known cause. My daughter and I actually this afternoon was chatting and saying, you know what, it's the first time we see so many disformed little children and so many kids on special needs in schools. It is unbelievable. It's like it's now the norm that if a child are normal, it's out of the norm. There are 100,000 chemicals, of which less than 10% have been tested for health effects. So, if they only tested 10%, 90% get through, and people think it's okay to use it in the house, and it's really shocking. Right, then we also have antibacterial cleaners. It may contain triclosan, which is absorbed through the skin and can be tied to liver cancer. Your skin have little pores in it, and if it's on your skin, it go into your bloodstream. There was also, the other day we read an article where they say all these people who have these heavy tattoos, you know, they linked it to leukemia. So your skin breathe and it takes it in, and that's why they stopped using you know, these hand sanitizers at some of the schools here in the UK, because lots of the little kiddies start getting liver cancer. So not a good idea. Rather, you know, go and build yourself your immune system. Your hands don't have to be that clean. Right, bleaches, it is a strong corrosive. It will irritate or burn the skin, the eyes, and the respiratory tract. So especially the bleaches where we use everyday life. And you can look at people who have, what is this, everything must be absolutely white and clean. Sometimes it's better to have a little bit of dirt in your house. Never mix bleach with acid toilet bowl cleaner or ammonia. These mixtures may produce fumes which can be deadly. I know of somebody who ended up in hospital after they've done that, and you know, it is really no good for you. Right, then dishwashing detergents. Most products contain chlorine in a dry form that is highly concentrated. The number one cause of household poisoning is washing up liquid. And that's why in my dishwasher, I don't use these toxic tablets, because you must know, if you use it, none of us go and we rinse all the things which coming out of our dishwasher and then you dry it. We take it from the dishwasher and put it in the cupboard, and then we eat from there. Right, oven cleaners, one of the most toxic products people can use. They contain lye and ammonia, which eat the skin again, and the fumes linger and affects the respiratory complex, respiratory system. So, you know, again, all these fumes, it also get into your brain. And at the end of the day, with dementia, Parkinson's, all of that around, you know, it's no good for your brain as well. Right, this was a guy, I think he was up in Yorkshire, yeah, 82 years old, and he died, but this was now a few years ago, after being set on fire. It is believed that the cigarettes which he was smoking, it sparked the paraffin residue from his skin cream and set his clothes alight. So, you know, be careful. We all know about Johnson & Johnson, that a lady sued them who have or had ovarian cancer, and she got paid out because it's true. So be careful for Johnson & Johnson. I hope they upgraded the products by now. Right, here is a few household toxins. Your seed oils with which you're cooking, your rapeseed oil, sunflower oil, that types of thing. It, you know, it's very toxic when it heats. So if you eat enough of it, you will start getting colon problems. The bleaches, the microplastics in your carpets, the laundry detergents, the flame retardants in your furniture, window and surface cleaners, mold. We don't, you know, mold is actually very toxic. And then your synthetic fragrances. People so love these things which in a bottle, and then you put it, and you know, it make your place smell nice. When we fly, the first thing when you go through customs, after you went through customs, you walk into the area where people all sit around. You go through all that perfumes. I normally, you know, I close my nose, because that smells of all that perfumes is so heavy that it gives me headaches. So, and also, yeah, where we have at Blue Water, you know, these body shops and all these fragrance shops, I can't walk past them because they give me headaches. I'm not used to this type of stuff. This is a booklet which you can go and Google. The Dirty Dozen list of endocrine disruptors. The endocrine disruptor, I already told you, is a hormone disruptor. So this is the things which affect your hormones. Go and Google the little booklet. There's 12 of them, you know, which is in about every cleaning product you get. Go and familiarize yourself with it, and make sure that it's not in your cleaning products. Right, what is the solution? It's our fantastic golden products. It's our home care range. And I'm telling you, I will go without my tablets, but I would not go without my home care products. Right, the advantages is over 6 decades of effectiveness. They work. They work very, very well. You must just use them correctly. It's extremely economical. The companies sell you a liter concentrate. They don't sell you water. It is multi-purpose. It is super concentrated, environmental friendly, biodegradable, and ozone friendly. Everybody worry about the ozone now. No toxic fumes and no harsh chemicals, and non-inflammable, non-volatile, and non-toxic. Oh my word, you should pay a fortune for it, and it's actually much cheaper than the cleaning products you use in your, which you buy from the shops like Asda and Pick n Pay and that places. If you can do the maths, then you will see this is much cheaper. If you have other products in your house, I know you can't do maths. Okay, so if we get to G1, you can do it with a semi or fully automatic washing machine, or hand wash. You put, please remember, first put an old towel for the when you use it for the first time in your machine before you wash it. Otherwise, your washing will come out gray because it clean out your filters and all that old gunk which sit in your filter. It take that out and bring it into your machine. So use an old towel. Then you only use 15 gram per wash, not a cupful, 15 gram, which is 3 teaspoons. It's safe on all washable fabrics to use it. So if you can wash it, you can use ours. It's 100% pure active soap powder with no fillers. According to law, you are allowed to put fillers in, but the company do not put any fillers in. It's that fillers which when you iron your trousers, then it makes a shine. So stay away. You can make a scoring with it. You make a paste with Super 10 and G1. I do that, you know, when you have these white bowls or your cups, which the inside is white and the tea stains it, I put a little bit of Super 10 and literally a tip of a knife of the G1. I put boiling water over it, stand overnight. Tomorrow morning, it is all white again. And I never really have to seriously take steel wool and do anything, because I just take the G1, the Super 10, I put it overnight in my pot. Tomorrow morning, you know, I literally wash out that pot very quickly. You can also sprinkle it in your toilet bowl when you go away, and leave it a little bit or leave it overnight, and then you can brush and flush, and it helps to keep your toilet bowl white. To use in the dishwasher, I use a 1/4 teaspoon of G1 and then 1/2 teaspoon of LDC and Super 10. But different machines work differently. So you need to trial and error your dishwasher to see what works for you. I know now exactly what works for my machine, and it works as good as any washing up tablets. And I don't have any toxins on my dishes. Right, when we come to the soft, it's a really nice flower fragrance, and it's also highly concentrated. You only use the cap full. What I normally do, I take my 1 liter bottle and I divide it into 3 bottles and I fill them up with water. Then I don't have to worry about using too much or too little or whatever. Then I just fill my little container in my machine. I just fill it up with a soft, and it lasts very long and it smells fantastic. So it's literally 5 milliliter per 5 kilo wash. You can also hand wash it, and it does not discolor your whites, and it also reduces your ironing time. So it's better, you know, for when you iron your clothes. With regular use, it builds a hygienic effect to prevent skin irritation. So it also helps that, you know, your skin don't get irritated, especially now when it's warm, your collars and your cuffs, which can irritate you. Then for carpets, you mix a few drops in a spray bottle. It got an anti-static effect on your carpets. And then it also, before you vacuum clean, if you spray it a little bit, then it gives you a nice smell, and it's a natural smell in your house. Right, then we get to LDC. We all know about how to wash your fruit and vegetables with it. We saw many many videos about how to wash your broccoli. So because organic doesn't mean that there's no pesticides on it. Organic just means you can wash it off. So we all buy organic fruit or vegetables. So now at least we can remove this pesticides from our vegetables. A few drops in a vase make your flowers last longer. Dishes, it leaves no dirty ring and it keeps the oil in suspension. It's soft on your hands. I feel some women's hands and it's like rough. And I mean, I'm over 60, my hands is still soft. It removes stains from nylon, cotton, polyester, etc. And then you can soak your jewelry in it, take a toothbrush, clean it. Then your jewelry is nice and shining again. Chris shaved with it. It also makes the blades last longer. So very good for people with a sensitive skin. Very great pet shampoo. It is good to use for camping because you can just take that. You don't have to take all the other things. You can even brush your teeth with it. Right, if you mix LDC 1 to 2, you can clean your keyboard. You can remove your makeup with it. It also cleans lice, but people told me before that they take the full strength LDC, then they massage it into the head and wait till it dry, and so you must wait a good hour or so that it dry in the hair, and then you wash it. It also removes chewing gum or bubble gum. You actually shouldn't eat it, but from children's hair. But sometimes it happens. It removes stubborn elastoplast marks, plaster marks. For the swimming pool, just be careful. Anna Maria told us you once gave a person some LDC and their pool bubble forever and ever. So make sure you use about 240 milliliter on a 45,000 liter of water, that you don't use it too much. And I know when Frank and Bev and I went to LA, we were there in a bubbling little bath, and we thought it's very funny. We took some LDC along and we put it where the bubbles comes out, and we had a nice foam bubbling bath. It was really nice. Right, then it also helps with blocked drains. You can take 2 capsules of the concentrate in your basin, and it will remove the bad drain odor. And I must say that's one thing we never struggle with, is a blocked drain, because we always just use LDC. Also for windscreen, you put a few drops of LDC in the water of your windscreen. And then we all know about the penguins in Cape Town about 25 years ago, when that oil ship sank there in the Cape Town harbor, or near the Cape Town harbor, and all the penguins look like these poor fellows at the bottom. So they thought they're going to lose the whole colony because they couldn't find something to clean the penguins with. And then here comes LDC, and that was the only detergent that successfully removed the crude oil without killing the birds. So we had a thing then which says buy a liter of LDC and save a penguin. So lots of us worked on that at that days. Okay, and there were no side effects. So, and the penguins can eat immediately. So now I have a little video for you, because it also helped with the thing about the eating is it restores that natural waterproofing, and then they eat again. Okay, here it is. So, let's see. Can you hear?
LDC is a light-duty cleaner used to wash dishes, hand washables, and many other soiled surfaces. At Sanka, the product is used for the cleaning or de-oiling of seabirds. It is a thorough but delicate process, beginning with the application of a canola oil solution before the birds are washed in a warm LDC solution. The LDC is tough enough to remove the oil, yet still gentle on the penguin's body. The entire washing and rinsing process takes between 30 to 40 minutes before the birds are placed in drying pens under infrared heat lamps that speed up the drying process. LDC is gentle on hands, 100% biodegradable and phosphate-free.
Right, there was just a little bit about the penguins to show you how nicely it cleaned the birds. Then we get to Super 10. Super 10, you can use on anything you can use petroleum on. Oh, it cleans petroleum. It's a petroleum-based stain. Sorry. You can use anything you can use water on. So, and it's equally as effective in hard baked ovens as on your precious carpets. Also safe to use on any surface where water can be used. Okay, so there you go. That's where you use the water. Okay, so very, very good cleaning product for your house. You can dilute it 1 to 10 for your toilets, ink marks, lipsticks, crayons, blood stains, hard water stains, red wines. Ask Frank. He tipped a glass of red wine on our wool carpet and it all came out. Sugar ants, mosquitoes, spiders. It worked very well for spiders, I promise you. I'm not a spider lover, I'm sorry. Any spot cleaning of laundry, like your collars and your cuffs. And oh yeah, there you go. And then 1 to 3, it's a floor stripper. So be careful if you don't want to strip your floor, don't use Super 10 on it. Car engines, you warm up your car engine a little bit, spray the Super 10, and then you can literally just use a hose and hose it off. Any car parts or tools, radiators, hard bake ovens. Also, again, if you use it in your oven, warm up your oven a little bit, spray the Super 10, leave it a while, and then you clean it. And it cleans much quicker, but the next time also, your oven is easier to clean. Oil marks on cement, mildew on shower tiles, spray on, and wait an hour before you clean it off with a sponge. Right, this is our back stoop. After winter, it looked like the one on the left. Then Chris used Super 10 in a bucket. He poured it over the surface, leave it for a while, and then he took a broom it a little bit, but then just hose it off. And look how nice and clean it comes out. And this one was actually Henning, who worked with Chris at that stage. After a storm, the tiles to the right came off and the client wanted to replace the whole roof. But then Henning took all the tiles and he put it, there was an old bath, and he put it in an old bath with Super 10 and he lay it overnight. And then the next day, he literally just took one of these brushes, brushed it off, and the roof was new again. So they saved the client quite a lot of money there. Right, 1 bottle of Super 10 prevents 20 or more bottles of other specialty products from being dumped in landfills. So we also save the environment because we use the same bottle and fill it over and over again. You don't have to buy new bottles to use. A recent estimate on this subject was that Super 10 and LDC have prevented over 450 million bottles from being thrown into our dumps. So we also help the environment. And 7,000 tons of waste is dumped in landfills every day in Cape Town, just in Cape Town. So imagine how much plastics and rubbish being thrown into the landfills. We are killing our own environment. Right, so be safe. By using our golden products, we not only leave the world a healthier place, but we also save money. Like I said, you must just do the maths. The average household will save more or less 67% per year on your cleaning budget. It's just the first time you buy it, it costs you a little bit of money. But after that, you buy every 3rd or 4th month, and you really save a lot of money. So why? Just imagine, we use this product for 32 years already, saving 67% per year on our cleaning budget. I think I saved Chris quite a lot of money. He should take me for a trip on a ship or something. Okay, right. Thank you very much. It was great chatting to you. And I really hope you're going to take this serious, because it is serious.